Hey, it's Chris. You might be wondering, oh, he's probably here to say like, oh, there's technical difficulties this episode, but no, I'm not. Well, I mean, I am, because there are technical difficulties this episode. Ethan's mic kind of gets like weird, like staticky sounds, so I apologize for that. And Marina and Ralph both have to leave a bit early, so they're not in the entire thing.
I also completely forgot to mention, my internet cuts out, like, multiple times, and the video keeps freezing, and it was so annoying, but, yeah.
But I realized we have Sawyer and Mariel on this episode, and we hype this up as the From Now On reunion, which it is. It is the From Now On reunion. And it's also Ryan's farewell episode, because from now until maybe January, he's not going to be appearing on the podcast anymore. But I also realized that throughout the entire podcast, like, we didn't really explain what From Now On was. And everyone who knows me and knows GOOSHLEMS in general knows what From Now On is. But just in case, like, you don't know what From Now On is, I'm here to tell you what it is about, okay? In case you're like a first-time listener to this podcast. But From Now On was a feature-length film that we made back in 2017. I wrote the film with my good friend Alisar Haydar. You might have seen them on this channel before. And also produced it with Ryan and Ralph. And this was actually the first big project that Ryan did on GOOSHLEMS. And it was actually what made him join GOOSHLEMS. The film was about Rianne and Felix, played by Mariel and Ethan, respectively. They're two childhood best friends, and it's about how they're forced back together because of the recent suicide of their mutual best friend, Artemis, who's played by Sawyer. The two desperately look for answers and go over their entire time with Artemis, from when they met her, the bond that grew between the three of them, and how Felix and Rianne's friendship fell apart. We filmed the entire thing in about 2 weeks, but unfortunately, not long after we had wrapped production, the hard drive that all the footage was on crashed, broke, I don't know. But we didn't have any backups, and essentially we sent it out to different hard drive recovery places and could not get it recovered. So, unfortunately, the film itself doesn't exist. We did release a teaser trailer back in 2017, but that really was GOOSHLEMS' biggest project to this day, and we're still grateful to everyone in the cast and the crew who gave their time and put an effort into this film, even though the actual film itself couldn't be made. But yeah, I think that's sort of explains what From Now On is. So without further ado, let's get into the episode.
Sometimes I wake up and my laptop's just on the ground because I kick it in my sleep.
Also, I feel
that. That's terrifying.
I know, it's horrible. I woke up today and it was flipped upside down on the ground, and I was like, one day it's just not gonna work. And it's gonna be really sad.
I'm surprised it's still working. This is not the first time. This is multiple times since it's happened.
Also, it's going strong.
You just soccer kicked this laptop.
Stop doing that.
Yeah. Listen, the problem is I leave it on my bed because I just fall asleep listening to things, and then you can't help what happens.
I just love how you managed to leave it right by your feet for a perfect, just like...
Oh, no. So my feet end up where my head began.
How?
You know?
Huh?
Like,
Yeah, what kind of like...
While I'm sleeping, I do a full flip onto the other side of the bed.
What? Okay,
This is not a normal thing.
There's some nights where, like, Sawyer just wakes up and she's on the ceiling somehow. And she's like, oh.
Yeah, honestly, I think I'm transforming.
Okay.
How often do you guys film?
You're
Once a month?
We try to do once a week, but like lately it's been like once every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then when school's starting, who knows how often we're gonna film now.
It'll be a nice surprise, you know?
Yeah,
You don't
it'll
even
be
know.
like whenever.
Yeah.
Bro, that's why I was saying that we shouldn't even announce my hiatus. Because it's going to be one episode, then I'm going to come back and it's going to be like, hey!
Yeah, the school...
We're making a big deal out of it.
Let's get into it.
All right, I'm ready.
Let's get into
All right.
it.
Wait, let me fix my levels real quick.
Let me adjust my balls real quick.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Getting
You're welcome.
sweaty in the car.
Hi. Oh, my internet's unstable. But hi. Welcome back to another episode of No One's Gonna Listen, because no one's gonna listen. But you know what? This episode has been hyped up so much that maybe people are gonna listen to this episode. But what's up?
Yep.
It's me. I'm hosting. It's Kristoffer Bradley Cruz. Who do I have here with me today?
I'm Ralph. I'm sad that Ryan's gonna leave. So, yep.
I was gonna say I'm Ryan and you only have me for today, so let's make
Yeah,
it
I kind
count.
of broke it in already.
Damn.
I'm Ethan. You got me every single day, so looking forward to that.
Damn it!
I'm Marina. You got me right out here in a Walmart parking lot.
Yeah, Marina really just said she's in a Walmart parking lot doing this podcast.
Right? I only do it for the best, for the homies. For Ryan.
For Ryan.
For Ryan.
No, bro, don't.
Cheers.
Well, I'm
get
already
fired
out
for me.
here. Walmart parking lot, right for you.
Damn, she really said I'm out here.
Right?
I'm Danielle, aka Moderator Danielle, and I'm not in a Walmart parking lot. I'm in my bedroom.
And this week, we announced on Instagram and Twitter, we have two very, very special guests. We wanted Ryan's farewell episode to be a big one, and also it's technically the 3-year anniversary since we filmed From Now On. So of course we wanted to bring on the two stars of From Now On, Sawyer and Mariel. Say hello.
Hello, I'm Sawyer. I'm here today and only today.
Yeah.
Yay!
We're
Very
happy to announce that
excited.
Sawyer is replacing me. And we'll be here every subsequent
I'm a
week.
big super fan of this podcast. Happy to be here.
Hi, I'm Mariel. I'm really happy and excited to be amongst some icons.
Oh.
Wow.
When you are an icon yourself, though.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was like,
Right?
I'm
That's such an
honored to be here
honor.
with you.
Yeah, exactly.
Mariel, you posted a photo on Instagram and I thought it was Mariah from the Vlog Squad. And then I saw you be like, people compare me to her, and I was like, yes, it makes
I
sense.
get it
Yeah.
on TikTok a lot
Who's
Yeah.
Mariah?
that I
No.
look like her.
I think I saw that too. Oh my god. I think I was just like I went to like comment on one of your videos, and then I saw like people going like, "Oh my god, you look like."
Oh,
Yeah.
Mariah. I didn't know who it was.
Did you just Google who?
Yeah, because
Mariel was?
I don't watch the Vlog Squad that often, so I didn't know who it was.
I don't know who
Yeah,
it
I
is
think
either.
I saw your tweet and then I looked it up because I was like, I don't know who that is. And then I was like, oh my gosh, you actually do
Yeah,
that.
I see the similarity.
I was right there. I was right there.
I'm gonna look it up.
Everyone looks it up right now.
She dances on TikTok a lot. She comes
okay.
up on my For You page.
Wow.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, Mariel
She's a really
and Mariah.
Good dancer.
Mm-hmm. Your names are
Oh,
kind of
yo,
similar.
what the hell?
Right?
I'm on my phone, so I
Crazy.
can't go check.
Oh, that's weird, man.
It's
Speaking of which,
uncanny.
I'll probably have to switch to my laptop at some point because my phone just said 20%, and I'm like,
Oh. Uh-oh.
That's very fun.
no.
It's okay. Marina's out here in a Walmart parking lot doing the most to just be on this podcast, so we appreciate
Right?
that.
I am risking it all.
Well, without further ado, let's get into some Instagram questions, which we actually have a
that
lot.
was
Oh, no.
perfect
Oh, bro, he
timing.
froze.
That was
That
fantastic
was-
Let's get into
timing.
I thought
What
you
are we
paused
getting
it
into,
dramatic.
Chris? What are we getting into?
He's
I
back.
froze.
Yeah.
I could tell because everyone else froze and it just went quiet. And
We were all just very
You're just
interested in
like,
what you
let's
had to
get
say.
right into it with the Stop.
Experience.
I'm sure y'all know what I was gonna say, but yes, let's get
Yeah.
into the Instagram questions.
Let's
You
hear
want me
it.
to start from the top down?
Start from the bottom
The
down,
Let's hear the
From
bar.
Up.
bottom up. I posted
Bottoms
two.
up?
I posted two
Yep.
things because I gave two opportunities for people to give to.
And they
ask some
took you up
questions.
on those
Yeah, they
opportunities. There are
did,
a lot
huh?
of questions. Okay.
Woo.
So, Nairi asks, if you could recover one scene or moment from the movie, what would it be? P.S. Love you all.
Wow,
what
what a
movie
start.
is she talking about?
I don't know, man.
I think she's talking about
Star
Pandora.
Wars?
Yeah.
Oh, Pandora.
I would recover the scene from Pandora where Ethan's on the ground with the gun to his head like this.
Oh, no, don't do it.
He's gonna put it
Don't
in his
do
backpack.
it.
Oh no, where is it? There it is.
No!
Oh god.
Great scene.
That's a good question, though. What scene would you want to recover?
Yeah, starting off like really strong with the.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, the thing is, I would say the party scene, but that scene does exist.
It is recovered, yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm trying to think of like other things. Oh wait, I have an answer if no one does.
Is the scene with me and Mariel in the on the road? Is that scene gone?
Like the final scene?
No, like
near
the
end?
one. The I think it's near the end.
Yeah.
He
Like,
didn't
where you're-
Sorry.
That's the wrong
That-
movie.
Is it where you're like?
No, sorry, not the line, but the intention. Yeah.
I'm fucking
Ethan,
sorry.
you're just a star. There's so many movies you've been in.
Shut up! I don't want to hear it.
Ethan, are you talking about? Are you talking about? I'm fucking sorry. Okay.
Well,
I'm
now
sorry.
that you've said that, I'm thinking about the ending where it was at night, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's what I
actually
was
also-
thinking of.
I also like that one too. There's a lot, but the thing is, like,
Oh.
I'd rather just want the whole thing recovered.
What's the question?
I know.
I think I would recover the scene with Nairi and I when I was having an emotional breakdown, but I couldn't stop smiling in the scene. So the whole time I was like half smiling but trying to cry.
Oh my god, that one.
Yeah.
Acting at its
that was a good
finest.
one. We had to film it twice too, because it was too dark or
Yeah,
something.
no, like I think it was like the audio messed up.
It was the
first
audio.
time,
Yeah.
So Nairi came in clutch, bro, and came in at like 11 p.m. on like, and we like filmed the entire thing.
Yeah, again. So Ethan, you're talking about the I'm fucking sorry, okay?
Originally, yes, but now I'm also thinking about the ending portion at night.
So I was gonna say the ending portion at night.
Yeah.
Because that's when the iconic lines spoken by Mariel, where she says "from now on."
Oh yeah.
It's the title drop.
She says the title. She has the title drop, and I'm like, oh, I think I would say that one.
That was good.
as
It
well.
should have just ended after that line. She should have just been like, "From now on," and then cut to black. And it's like, what?
I imagine in that version of the movie, it's the Jesus Man music when it cuts to the credits. Dun 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 dun.
We have a drinking game in our house where if they say the name of the movie in the movie, you drink.
Oh.
So it would have been great. I mean, we don't actually drink; we just scream drink. But you know, like
We just scream drink.
Love that.
Imagine watching Pandora.
You black out in the first like 50.
yeah, that's a good one.
But yeah, from now on, you'd only drink like once.
In the
You
very
really
end,
do that.
everyone's like, "Sorry, go ahead."
GOOSHLEMS should do that. Make a drinking game for all of your films and
Oh my god,
watch them
please.
in one day.
Please, that would be so good.
My
Take
liver
a shot
will
every
hate
time
me.
Ethan shows up.
Right?
My
Yeah,
liver
no,
will
that's
die.
a good one. That's a proper send off, Ryan. I'm just saying.
Right?
Just
It's me taking a
Yeah.
shot to every single. I was gonna say that my favorite, the scene I wanted recovered was the part where Marina says, "I'll have to check with work." but I
Actually,
think I
that's
can make
recovered
it,"
already.
And then just doesn't
that's,
make it.
That's already there. So.
Oh, it is.
We have.
Oh,
we
it
have
is. Well, I don't
Marina's
care
one and
about
only
the rest of the
scene.
movie. So.
We have Marina's one.
Okay,
and
well,
Am I
only
the
I don't
only
care about
one
the-
listening
I don't-
to this,
I don't care
angry
like-
robot Chris?
Yeah, he sounds like a cyborg.
Do I
What was
sound like a
that?
cyborg? Hello.
Oh my.
Oh my gosh, you have to
Really
fix
bad.
that. You sound like
Chris.
the Terminator on crack.
Bro, it was the hard drive, bro. The hard drive possessed.
Oh my.
Yeah, the hard drive.
It's all full
Oh,
circle
God.
now, guys. Oh my god.
We can't even hear you now. I think it completely cut out.
Oh my god.
First, the hard drive broke. Now the hard drive broke, Chris.
He's laughing.
Yeah,
I
he's-
hear him. Oh god.
Wait, he's coming back.
All of us together have bad energy.
Oh my
Something
god,
wrong.
Chris.
He's back. He's back. He's
Hello.
back.
Hello.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah, you're back.
Okay, you're back.
Good.
Okay.
Thank God. We thought we lost you for a second.
Ryan, thank you for mentioning the one scene in For Now On I'm in. Thank you for
Because-
including me.
I don't know if we want to talk about that later or not, but like, Chris, one day we were talking about it, just the three of us, and it came up that like Chris and I both really like that scene that you're in.
What reason? It's like the most simple scene.
That's why I
like
like it,
every
though,
scene.
because. Well, no, like, not to mention
Every scene equally.
the conversation turns to like your character setting up the most important scene though, because your line about wanting to go to the party, like that sets up the whole party. Like that's the most important scene of the movie. So like that's a very important role, and Marina filled that perfectly. When I read that line, I went, "It has to be Marina." Has
Even
to
though
be
it
Marina.
wasn't-
Even though you
This
barely
can't be
you
anyone
see
else.
Like
It has to be Marina, and she
Even though it
and she
wasn't
can't show up to the actual party scene.
Yeah, but it wasn't actually supposed to be me.
It wasn't actually supposed to be Marina, but then the actress couldn't show up.
Right back.
Oh, she's
Okay.
gonna
Gonna get some
she's
food real
she's
quick.
gonna get
Enjoy your
some
meal.
Oh
food.
no, Danielle didn't say
Middle
what
of the
scene she
question,
wanted to record.
Sorry, but you can take over, and I'm sure you'll still be doing the question by the time I come back.
That's fair.
Bring me back some stuffed crazy
Yeah.
bread. Bring me back some stuffed
Is it-
crazy bread.
No, not
Oh, there's
Every-
actually Little Caesars
I'm
across
gonna
the street
eat-
from where I am.
Yeah, there is.
I'm gonna eat potato chops.
I'll take those as well.
Every time I hear the song From Now On from The Greatest Showman, I can't not think of
I think the same
this
thing.
project.
I
Yeah.
thought you were gonna say "Till the News." Oh, we can't even sing it. We're gonna get sued.
Are we gonna get sued?
Well,
We're
if it's a cover, I don't think it is.
yeah, that's true. That's true. So
Mariel, what scene would you want to bring back?
I really did like the scene that we were in on the trail
Yeah.
ish on the road. I think that's the one you were saying. I don't
Yeah.
know where you
Yeah,
yelled
yeah.
at me. I like that scene. Or like, yeah, cause my face on that scene. I still have the screenshot of my
yeah,
face.
that's such a
Yeah.
good like.
Or
part.
like, yeah. Or like, I don't remember what it was, but like I think I got a Facebook message from Ethan.
Oh yes,
Like that
Oh,
scene
yeah.
on the bed.
that was the first scene we filmed.
I think I
Like
was
on the
gonna say
front.
that.
Yeah.
The hentai scene.
In that hot ass room.
Yes. Yeah, it was really hot.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I just got the memory of the three of us lying on the bed.
Forgot about that.
Taking like an hour and a half nap, just lying together on the bed.
But you're the only one who was awake, so when we took the picture, we were passed out, and then you're just
yeah.
symbolism.
Okay, wait. I just remembered something. You were talking about the bed. We filmed a few scenes inside my bedroom at my house,
Mm-hmm.
and
Oh,
the thing
yeah.
I'll never forget about that is as we were driving there, my phone rings, and I'm like, "Oh boy, I wonder who it is." And the words "Chris Gosine" come up, and I go, "Oh, I love him." So I answer the phone, and all I hear is, "Ryan, is that you?" And I go, "Yeah." And he goes, "Okay, so we're all meeting at your house, right?" And I said, "Okay." And he goes, "Okay, how many people are going to be there?" And I was like, I don't know, like 8 or 9 people. And he goes, "Okay, I'm buying each of them 2 hamburgers. Goodbye." And then he hangs up, and I'm just like, "What?" So, like, I'm frantically calling him. This man, like, straight up was about to buy, like, how many did we end up buying? Like 30 or 40 burgers or
My
something?
goodness.
And then Gosine and I had to go walk and pick them up from the McDonald's that we ordered them from. I interrupted. I'm sorry. I just remember that, and that's
That was
like that's one of
crazy.
my most horrific memories.
No, that's funny.
Now I
'Cause
want
I was
to
trying to,
Honestly,
like,
the catering on the set of From Now On, some of
Yeah.
the best food, some of the best eating ever.
bro, I haven't
Every
eaten a
time.
good meal since. Like,
Yeah, yeah, for
last
real.
time I.
Am I wrong in thinking that like 90% of the food we ate from now on was like Popeye's chicken? Because I remember like
No, a lot of it
majority
was
Wendy's.
a lot of it
How
was
would-
monastery.
Wait, how would we have if
Do you
Sawyer
remember-
was vegan?
I was gonna say, do you remember,
Oh.
Ryan? You made such
I
a
know
big
what you're
deal because I needed a salad.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and like I remember it was the rehearsal day for the party scene, and like
Yeah.
I forget who asked me. I think it was Chris. That was like,
No,
"Can you go ask?"
It was my mom. It was my mom who asked you, Ryan.
So it was your mom who said, "Can you go ask Sawyer what kind of salad she wants?" And I remember going into the basement and like being like, "Sawyer, what kind of salad do you want?" And just the two of us dying for like 5 minutes at like just.
It was so good. It was such a funny moment of both of us being like, a salad. It was good. It was a great salad.
No, my favorite,
salad.
my favorite Sawyer memory from now on is when you couldn't say Christy, you kept saying Krusty or Kirsty.
Oh,
Crusty.
that's in the scene I want to recover. There's some good moments.
There must be like raw footage of just you saying like I forgot what the line was. The line was something like
Her
name's Kirsty.
You yell it.
Her name's Kirsty.
Yeah.
Kirsty.
and it was something like this isn't a joke, Kirsty, and like all of a sudden it was like Kirsty like
Krusty.
cut. Like Sawyer would say like this isn't a joke, Krusty, and instantly we'd all be like Kirsty. Like it's an I, not an R, and like it was. Oh, that was.
It went on for so long too. Like I could not get it for about an hour. It's hard.
Crusty.
Chris was you were both very patient with me. When I tried to speak French in that other scene, again, the patience you two
I
had.
remember that.
Yeah. Great. Actually, everyone, you know.
We really
I
tried
do
to pass
love-
you off as like a native French speaker. Is what
I'm a lost cause. I got a coach. I tried to practice. I'm a lost cause.
Dude, one of the best things was when we were like, okay, we need extras to fill out this school scene, make it look like a busy school, and then 6 people show up. So there's like
enough.
there's a tracking shot of Ethan and Mariel walking through like the atrium of our old high school, and they're just like, what a busy high school, and there's like 2 people in the hallway, and they're like, it's like a big deal that they're like holding hands in public. And like Mariel's like, do
No
you
one's
feel
even there
weird
to
holding
see
my
it.
hand in public? And Ethan's like, no, let them see. It's our friendship. And there's 2 people, and both of them are on their phones. Like,
That's so funny. It's the same 2 people walking by with different hats on.
yeah.
I wish there could have just been a shot of like a wide shot showing the emptiness of the atrium, and I just turn around and just shout, "Anybody got a problem with this? No, I didn't think so."
My favorite thing is that like all the extras, like it was supposed to be different school days, but all the extras wore the same stuff. So like whenever we had like characters walk in front, if anyone were to like just look at the background, like they would notice like, oh, that person's wearing literally the exact same thing in every scene that they're in. They're just walking in the background.
Hey man, don't judge.
Continuity. You know what? You were just filming like a cartoon show, you know, where everyone wears the same outfit every day.
No, then I remember, like, we didn't get, like, clearance to shoot there. Our film teacher just kind of let us stay. And at one point, the VP of the school walks in, and he goes, "Oh, what are you guys doing here?" And we're just like, just doing a school project with tons of, like, equipment and, like, extras and shit. And then he goes, "That's very nice. Well, have a good day," and he just leaves. And I was like, that was the easiest thing.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't even check, bro.
There was not a time I didn't enter your high school that I didn't get lost. I was
It's a
so
big
confused.
school.
You're
It's
not the only
confusing-
person. Every
Yeah.
person
What
who's
if
ever
it-
visited us was just like, what is the direction of your school?
To be fair, like your old high school is just like one like it's just one
It's a circle.
loop. Yeah, it's just a loop.
As it should be. Give me a circle. I want to start one place and end up in the same place.
Like our high school,
Yours is
there's
like a maze.
Yeah. There's like multiple hallways.
Dude, in our school, if you walk in a circle, you end up in the basement. I don't even know how that's possible. Bro. You're like, what the fuck?
How does that work?
I do
I don't know, dude.
I do want to say that the scene in the whatchamacallit on the old road where Ethan yells at Mariel, that one part where he screams is saved. But unfortunately
Really?
Mariel's reaction is not.
Damn.
So it's just an
Ooh.
out of context scream.
So the
It's
part
just-
where so you can see like Mariel's back and then him screaming.
Nice.
Him screaming.
I was gonna
"I'm
say-
fucking sorry."
I was gonna say, just to like get back to what the question was, the scene I would save off the top of my head would be that scene because that has one of my
Still on the
favorite.
same question.
Yeah.
Yep.
That has one of my
Yeah.
favorite GOOSHLEMS memories. Because none of us knew, like in the script it says that Ethan screams. But Ethan's an actor. So
We
he really
underestimated the
sold it.
power of his voice.
Wait. Specifically, 2 people on the set that day, named Ryan and Ralph, really underestimated it because they were behind the camera having a conversation while he screamed it. And exactly what happened is, Ralph and I don't know if you remember this. We're having the conversation, then he screams, "I'm fucking sorry," and we're just like.
Oh no, he just like echoed all the way through like that fucking thing.
Yeah, he did.
Oh my god.
And like the 2 of us like jumped and they were like, "What was that, bro? Was that the practice? Is everyone okay?"
The audio just spiked.
The ground shook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw stars. It
There was
was.
a family that walked by only a few
There
minutes.
was a family that walked by.
I'm sure they were like halfway down the road and they just hear that. They're like, "Oh, we should not be here."
What did he do? What is he sorry for?
What the hell just happened down there?
But then I was gonna say that was off the top of my head. But then I remembered that my ice cream scene is missing.
Oh.
When
And
Chris
is gone.
when Chris
He got-
unfreezes, he can explain
He
the.
can attest to the ice.
He can attest to the ice cream scene, which
That
was
was a
filmed.
good scene though.
It was filmed on my favorite day of filming, and we went down. We were eating ice cream in 30-degree weather, and we had to do the entire scene before the ice cream melted. So,
Which
like,
we didn't really do.
at the start of the scene, Ethan and I are talking about friendship, and oh, goodbye, Chris.
I'm the host
Wait,
now.
wait. Is
Hello?
it still recording?
Is his Wi-Fi?
Oh, no,
is
is it
not
still-
recording?
Oh yeah,
Hey,
okay, so
stop!
we gotta wait.
Everybody, stop the
Okay, Ralph,
conversation.
you have to record.
I have to record?
No,
you're
we'll
the
wait
host.
for Chris.
We'll wait for Chris to come
Okay.
back.
Yeah,
We'll wait for
all of a
Chris to
sudden it
come
said I'm the host now, so like
We're just gonna go over to Chris's house tomorrow, and we're gonna find his entire house is missing. We're like, huh?
That's okay,
How
bro.
did that
I
happen?
wanna.
Yeah. What the?
Have you guys ever seen Killer Bean?
No.
Killer bean?
Okay, wait. So there's this director, and they directed like legitimate stuff, and then their passion project was this movie called Killer Bean, and it's like animated beans fighting. Oh hey, Chris.
Yo, he's-
Time to-
no, don't stop. I want to know about the Bean movie. I'm legitimately interested in the Bean movie.
Hold on. I'm gonna find the director because I know they actually directed legitimate stuff, but they made like 6 Killer Bean movies as their passion project.
Killer bean.
Wait, the best passion project is Saving Captain Alex.
This is what the beans looked like.
What?
Movie.
Oh, I expected like green beans, not
Yeah, so did I.
those kinds of beans.
I was expecting
Yeah,
them
like
to be
coffee
string
beans?
beans, like going like this or something.
Well, I had so many questions. I'm like, do those beans exist in this universe, or do they eat those beans?
Oh,
Yeah,
good
that's-
question.
Like,
Do beans
That's
in
something I
general
wanna know.
exist?
Live
Yeah.
Situation.
yeah,
Does
are they?
Finland
Well, I guess
exist? No.
they are beans. They call themselves beans, right?
It's like that episode. There's a Looney Tunes cartoon where
wait. Sorry, I found out who directed it. Are you ready?
yes,
James
Christopher
Cameron.
Bradley Cruz.
I literally
Lin-
moved.
They
Manuel
directed. Oh, actually, they do. Oh, they're a visual effect artist, I guess. Yeah, so they do visual effects, but they've done visual effects on Transformers,
Oh.
goodness.
Tron Legacy, Percy Jackson.
It's a pretty good
Tragic.
resume.
If only Marina
Listen,
was here, where did she
great
go?
books, terrible.
She's switching to her
Switch
laptop.
laptop.
X-Men, The Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man, character animator, and Killer Bean was their passion project, you know? That's beautiful.
That's amazing,
That's my story.
dude. That's
Anything a
like.
Killer bean can do for
Have you
someone.
ever heard of Saving Captain Alex? Oh no, he's frozen again.
Wait, Saving Captain Alex? Why do I feel like I've seen
Okay,
that? Is it like,
Saving Captain Alex was marketed. It's from like 2013. It looks like it was made in 1862. It was. That's an exaggeration.
That's
it was.
funny.
It was marketed as Zimbabwe's first action movie. That's
oh,
it.
Captain Alex. Yeah, I have heard of that.
And it's filmed on like a 2005 camcorder. With like,
Oh
and the
my
special
God.
effects are like. Remember that phone app? Yeah, like the bottom of the
Yeah.
poster just says unacceptable or something.
Yeah.
And like, but like, remember that phone app that like you would line it up and it would like shoot a missile or something? Like, that's what the special effects are. It's the most incredible thing.
Did anyone else have the app where you would get, it would be like beer, and then you would pretend to drink the beer?
Yeah.
Remember the
That app was sick.
remember the Zippo lighter app? Like, it would just go like, you know?
Yeah, and you thought you were funny when you held it up when people were listening to music.
Yeah, I did that. I did that.
That was the move. That was the move.
What other iPhone app? Before we like get back on track, what other iPhone apps did everyone have back in the day?
There was this one app that I was really interested in as a kid. I actually believed it. There was like the iPhone magicians. They would get this app with like the popcorn, and then they would like pour it. They would like reach in and they'd pick out a piece of popcorn. I was like, dude, I can solve world hunger with this. And so I tried to get the app, but then of course it's like, no, it's not real. It's just an app.
You know what was a bad one? Did you ever see the kissing app where you would like so you would kiss the screen? Yes, nice. You would kiss the screen and then it would tell you if you were a good kisser or not.
What? I had that too.
Did you have it?
I had
that.
There was a crisis
Mariel,
in my.
So did you get an answer?
Yeah, I don't remember. Probably like great.
Obviously.
No, I was gonna say, there was like a dilemma in my 5th or 6th grade class because there was like a pregnancy test app.
Oh.
It was like you put your finger on the fucking screen, and then it would be like pregnant, and like one of the girls did it, and she was like, "I am," and it was like absolutely terrifying.
How is that even possible?
She was like, "I don't understand. I haven't held hands with anybody." And it was.
Do you remember the days before the light app where you could just turn the flashlight on your phone, so you had the app that would do it, and then it had.
Oh,
do you remember that? And then it would have like the strobe light effect.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember when you used to have to download an app to get emojis.
Oh, me too.
Those were the days, man. Those were the days. 2012 was a different
the good
time.
old days. So true.
What year was
Honestly,
this?
a great time.
Like 2012. Like I think 2013 was when they actually started putting emojis on the phone.
Jeez.
You used to have to like get an app and install it as a keyboard. It was whack, dude.
Yeah, it's so true.
I remember that.
So the thing we were saying before we were so rudely cut off by Chris's internet.
It's so rude.
Was my like gut reaction for scene I want to save is the
ice cream scene.
Well, no, that's the scene I actually want to save because that's like, dude, that was supposed to be like the bridging moment between that movie and Monsters Within Us. And like, dude, we lost from now on, and we're all gonna be 40 when Monsters Within Us comes out. So it's poetic. So it rhymes.
It's like poetry.
Yeah.
It rhymes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really
bad. George Lucas for you.
Yeah, I'm really trying to think of like any other like iconic scenes, but man.
Oh, the scene where Mariel's in the back of your van texting. It's only a 3-second shot, but it really got me emotional.
Oh, like the opening scene?
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually pretty good too. Like genuinely.
There's always the watching hentai.
No, I really
that's the one that I was gonna say.
Well, wait, we have to tell our viewers that wasn't the original line, and Spider-Man changed it.
Yeah, so the original line, he says porn, okay? But I go into the theaters to watch Spider-Man Homecoming. And then, of course, they make the exact same joke there, and I'm like, ugh, I guess I'll change it, because now Spider-Man...
Great artists think alike.
Now that just gives the character flavor, though. Like, it gives them, like, taste. Like, you don't just listen to regular porn. You listen to hentai.
It's hentai.
Respect.
You're so right. Character depth. Right? Another layer.
Another layer.
Yes.
You know, it'd be really freaky if Marina drove away, but the laptop stayed in the same place. that'd be messed up, dude.
I love the way your angle changed. It looked like you did one of those TikToks where you like looked at the
yeah,
side.
like, it's because can't fit my laptop on my dashboard, so I was like,
No.
All right.
It's great. I'm getting a different.
Let's
Picture.
go on to the next question.
yeah,
Since we
that was
got a
the
lot.
first question.
Question
We do have a
2. For our next 30 minutes segment,
Danielle is muted.
over question 2.
I'm unmuted.
Okay.
I forgot we were still doing questions. Okay.
Hey, so
We're only
right.
on the second question, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Christian asks, what's the worst advice?
Get back with your ass.
right
Jeez,
now,
okay.
right now, throw the biggest party you can. Invite everyone.
Don't wear any masks.
yeah.
The worst advice I ever got was don't wear a seatbelt on an airplane. It's pointless. You know?
I mean, the more I think about it.
I think it's pretty good.
No, do not agree. No, there's
I mean, I
benefits.
guess if you crash, the seatbelt probably won't save you, but
Hey, you don't.
It's
you
a
don't know
nice,
that.
like,
It'll do
it's
something.
a nice thought.
there's
Like, it's
a
a good
reason
idea.
why it's there. We should wear it.
It might match your outfit. You don't know.
Yeah.
But okay, if you're not wearing a seatbelt too, you're just not wearing a seatbelt to not wear a seatbelt. You know, you're trying to be edgy. Like, just wear the seatbelt. It's right there for you. You know.
I feel like every time I've been on a plane, I'm like always wearing a seatbelt.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, same.
Nice.
I wear it
Bro,
all
even
times.
when they say
I
you
don't
can take
even-
your
yeah.
seatbelt off.
I don't mess around.
Why do they say that? Why do they
I
say
still
that?
wear it.
They
They
want
say
you
they're
to
at
die.
they're at cruising altitude, but it's not like the likelihood of you flying out of your like
Don't jinx it.
That
Don't
is a
jinx my
great.
next flight, dude.
That's a great question.
like
Why
what,
did
what
they
if-
let us take them off?
Yeah, true.
And
It should be like a roller coaster. They have to like strap us in, and then we just
Dude,
don't
what
move
if-
crazy how
dude, what
the
if-
flight?
how buses don't have seatbelts.
Yeah, buses.
Yeah.
You
Dude,
just
what
like
if the
fall.
plane
Bus
hits a-
before, where it's like, "Whoa!"
Same.
Like,
Me too. Well, I'll stop and I'll go like.
I saw a TikTok.
It
I saw a
makes no sense,
TikTok like
why would you
that.
put a bunch of kids, like little kids, into a bus and like squish them together and then go, okay, free
No
for all, no seatbelts?
Right?
It's
They
because kids are dumb. Dude.
Remember?
But I was
Do you
a
remember?
camp counselor and we would always
Yes.
stand up and I'm like, see, this would not happen if you were literally buckled in.
You remember the transition from 3 kids to a seat to 2 kids? Ooh, that little bit of room. Good
I
time.
was
Did no one
always
else
in
do
the middle when it was the 3 seats.
Oh no.
Yeah, you're just pressed together.
So sad.
Good time.
Any other worst advice?
You know,
Buy Bitcoin.
That was base boosted.
Invest in Tesla.
There was that whole phase back in high school. One of my friends was like a big investor in Bitcoin,
Do that.
where he would like. I sent him this meme once because it basically sums him up perfectly. Where it's like you buy 0.00018 of a Bitcoin and then make $20 profit, and then it's a picture of the Wolf of Wall Street, because that was basically what he
Okay,
was.
so wait, there's a convenience store near my house. And inside the convenience store, they have a Bitcoin kiosk where you can buy Bitcoin. And I was like, okay, so like I've never used it obviously, but I've always been confused. Like, what's the spending limit on that? Like, can you go in? So I assume you're buying like 0.0001% of a Bitcoin for like $5, right? Can you go in and just buy 1 Bitcoin? Can you imagine going into this like convenience store and dropping 15K on a
Yeah, if you had
digital
enough money, I'm sure you
coin?
probably could.
oh man.
You would feel so sick walking into that convenience store, like striding in.
Just, I'll take 1 Bitcoin. please.
Slapping down your credit card. 1 Bitcoin, good
It's a
sir.
suitcase.
Well, no, even better. Can you imagine if he just like snuck it in with the rest of his convenience store purchases? Yeah, man. Can I get I'm gonna get a bag of chips, a pack of Reds, and can you throw in a Bitcoin too? And it's like, okay, that'll be $15,036, please.
They're like, no problem.
And then he says, "Oh, that's a little too much. Okay, drop the cigarettes."
Yeah.
That's funny.
I'll take a slush puppy as well. Why not? I'm feeling bad.
I'm feeling like spending a
Yeah.
little extra today.
I do like shit. Okay, unfortunately, this can't drag on for 2 hours because there is a reason why I'm in this parking lot. I'm just letting you know.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, feel free to.
I
tell
technically
us
am
when you
already
have to go.
8 minutes over my limit, but it's fine.
Whoa!
But it's fine.
Thanks
It's
for watching,
fine.
everybody.
It's just.
No, it's not fun. Be a good
It's like
employee.
sad, like you know, like.
This is stressing me out, and I'm not even.
This is what I was gonna say.
Answer.
Marina's advice is.
What is
No,
bad
what
advice?
Marina's-
What I
No,
said?
no,
Okay.
No.
Now that you mention it, Danielle.
Great
We're not
advice,
busy tonight.
Danielle.
It's fine. They don't need me.
Okay.
Their inside page.
I don't want to support this
They've paged your
behavior.
name like 5 times.
Oh my god, dude! That was actually one time I was on the call with someone because they were like, it was an emergency or not emergency, but like they really needed to tell me something, and then I heard my name over the page system, and I was like, shit.
That must have been so surreal, dude.
It was really surreal.
Like,
I was
That's
like,
crazy.
Hearing your name over the Walmart intercom.
Right?
That must be the wackest thing.
it was so weird.
I get to make the.
Wait, Marina, do
I
you know the
do.
code for the
Oh
intercom?
no.
So like, if we were to go in and like take one of the phones,
So
and
on
we
my
could just
last
do whatever
day,
we
you think
wanted.
this is it? This is
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh my god! You know what we should play over the intercom?
what?
Right.
We should
Ryan
we should
Tocheri?
play. No, we're not playing that. We should play Mariel's. We should play Mariel's favorite Instagram video.
Oh.
That is synonymous with
Yeah.
from now on, dude.
Pizza.
Yeah, let's.
Pizza time.
Wait, what is that
What's
Instagram
your
video,
favorite
Ryan?
Instagram video?
Pizza time.
Pizza
No.
time. Okay, speaking of time, what's the next question?
No.
Yeah, oh yeah. Okay. Can you skip over? Hit
Yeah,
first
okay, let's go.
question And just
Next
go to our
question.
next one.
Damn, it's fucking
No,
random.
because
Okay,
what?
worst
cut that
scene
part
It's
to
my
out.
film.
topics. That's why.
Okay, worst scene to film. Well, we won't have time for that because Marina's
I
got
still
it.
got
So-
time. I just
But-
can't be here for too long. Like,
Worst.
No,
I'm
you
here
don't got
over
time.
already.
You
What
should
was
be
the
gone
worst
now.
scene to film?
The scene where I had to speak French.
Oh.
I haven't had.
You speak French?
No, not even a little bit.
Yeah,
Danielle's
why
like
it's the worst
another
one.
language person,
We're
another
all seeing
language
that
person.
through.
No.
Oh yeah,
That
you
was
were
so
getting
bad.
you were
I'm
getting
so
food.
sorry.
Guys, I have like no one in
Yeah.
real life to talk to, so
You were,
like
you were
I
getting
get
food at the
excited.
time where we discussed her character has to speak like one line of French.
It was so hard. I remember the line too. It's engraved in my memory because I was. It's hard. Life's tough.
And we had to just keep on doing it over and over.
Mm-hmm.
So we got and because we had to pass
And
it
you
off
wanted-
so that like she was like a native French speaker because her character's from Quebec.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's stressful. Oh, and a Quebecois
Yes.
accent. Oh my gosh, even more difficult. I feel like that's so hard to impersonate.
Well,
Yeah, but
that footage doesn't exist anymore, so so we don't have your
Yeet.
hard efforts speaking French.
there. I know. I tried so hard, but it's okay. It's a good, not a loss.
I'm trying to think worst scene to film. You know what was really stressful? Not besides the party scene, of course. The ice cream scene,
Yeah.
considering we had to get the ice cream, walk to the location while the ice cream was melting in everyone's hands. Well, in Ryan.
Bro, that was.
Yeah, by the time we started filming, it was literally just liquid in a cone, and I was just making sure it didn't leak over the sides.
It's like,
Drink
you
it.
enjoying your ice cream? Yeah. like,
You got a straw I could use?
you're just drinking it. Then the cone starts getting soggy, and
Yeah,
maybe
it starts-
maybe I'm
I
glad
think
that
it
scene
started
isn't.
leaking.
It doesn't exist anymore. The more I think about it.
You
That
remember though,
reminds me
like,
of elementary school. You know when people would get like popsicles for
Yeah,
their birthdays
yeah.
and stuff?
oh yeah.
Yeah. I remember I'm a really slow eater, and I've always been a slow eater. And it'd be like summer, and the popsicle would just be like dripping all over my hands,
Oh my
and it
God.
was just
Oh.
such a mess.
I don't like that.
Such a sad
Get
time.
Sticky hands.
I don't know. What was
Yeah.
the worst scene for y'all to film?
I would say like in the party scene where like Sam had a mountain.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
That-
That's
Not
very
so
fair.
good.
Yeah.
That sounds really bad.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry.
Yeah.
I would say the party scene was stressful, but what was almost more stressful was the breakup scene. Because something that a lot of people don't know is we only had like 2 batteries, and those batteries were dying quick, bro. And that was just a really stressful time, because what ended up happening is Chris would be filming, I would run inside and plug in the other battery, and then we would just like run back out with the battery once it had charged 2%.
Oh my god, it was like, because I'm pretty sure like both the batteries were really low because we had just finished filming like a really long scene. So we literally had to keep switching out the batteries like during that. Oh,
dude! And then at one point, and then I remember very vividly, and I will for the rest of my life. At one point, one of the batteries like stopped charging, and I don't remember why. And then I started crying because I was like, I'm gonna ruin the movie because I can't charge this battery. And I remember Alex and Caroline sitting there just being like, bro, why are you crying? The most supportive people in my life. So, and then I remember like once we finished it, we like, Chris and I just like hugged for a really long time, and we were like, we did it, we're free. And then we were back filming the next like 4 hours later because it was 2 a.m.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I think for me the worst scene. I mean, I don't like using the term worst because like
you're an actor. You're an actor. I understand.
No, Sawyer, don't twist my words around. No, this one proves you wrong.
Like people when they're asked who's their favorite person, GOOSHLEMS. They're like,
and then you just say, I
can't compare them. They're all exceptions.
Except Danielle, she's obviously
the best.
No, but this scene like was probably the worst because it was the scene where I had not just been beaten up. It was like the day after, and I was supposed to like cry. So I'm sitting on the couch with Sawyer, and we're trying to watch this clip that's supposed to make me cry, and I can't cry. So I'm like, come on, do it, and I can't do it. So then Chris had to get like an eyedropper and put water in my eye, and I was like, I failed as an actor. It was the worst thing.
Can you cry now?
Cuts to him
under the right circumstances, yes.
So if I just say something really mean,
if you say something really mean,
like where you yell, it was like you were looking. I don't know if you were looking up or down a lot.
I kept my eyes open for a very long time. I faked it
because you were. I remember you just like in between takes, you would just like go to the side and just like look. Just stare for a really long time.
Bro, that freaked me out because at one point I like didn't know it. I just turned around and I go, "Ethan, you good, man?" And he's just sitting there like.
I remember.
I had to cheat a little bit because I had to cheat.
Okay. Anyone else have any worst memories? Ralph?
I just remember dragging you guys out to my house like at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. I don't know. That was from now on, right? Like that was like a fucking blur to me.
My worst memory was also that day. My worst memory was when we told Marianne to not ring the doorbell, and then she rang the doorbell.
The people just ran past your car. That was so fun.
I saw that too.
Sorry. Yeah. There's just a blur behind you.
Okay. Next question.
The next one from Hanan, or are we skipping questions? Okay. The classic question. Who's your favorite GOOSHLEM?
Can I say myself? I'm just kidding. It's not. It's really not.
I'm
guessing this question is directed to Mariel and Sawyer. But
no, I don't.
Just a guess,
I don't think
so.
Yeah, I think it is.
No, clearly we're supposed to answer, and we're supposed to say ourselves because we should love ourselves.
I'm pretty sure this question is only for you.
Yes, only us.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Basically, the answer to this question determines which of us will still be friends with you. At the
Actually,
end of
we love every
podcast
GOOSHLEMS
episode.
member equally.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I like to say Young Rubber because he made the Ryan Tocheri song.
That's true.
I love him too.
I like to say.
I'm sorry, who's
I don't
Young
know.
Rubber?
True,
though?
we don't know.
Yeah, we
He's
don't
not
know.
here.
Here.
He's
He's
definitely
not
busy,
here,
busy
but-
tonight. We actually invited him on, but
I was
I
gonna
think
say
he's in,
Jeff.
he was an extra in the school scene. Little known fact, that's where we met him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
exactly.
It's a shame.
Next
Questions
question.
here.
Next caller.
Yeah, next question.
Yeah.
Okay, Sawyer, improv, acting with
Who's it
script
from?
or directing? Emily
Oh
asked
yes,
that, by the
yes,
way.
of
Sorry.
course. Emily, also really big fan of the podcast. Sometimes she texts me. She's like, "Did you see the new episode?" And I'm like, "Yes, I did." Wow, great question. So, improv, a great thing. I do a lot of it now. That actually, from now on, is the last thing I've done with a script.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And so
Wow.
when I talk about improv, I always talk about the thing that I love about improv is that you can go on stage and you can be anybody. So you're not confined to like color or gender or any of those things. It's all just free form and cool. And what I found growing up where we did is like the opportunities I got were very small because I couldn't fit the roles they wanted me to play. So like, I was such a cool experience doing From Now On because that was the first time that I actually got to do, like, something bigger and be a part of something like that and feel like, oh, cool. What an experience. So, love From Now On, but other than that, improv, it's the best.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
fair
that's
enough.
Yeah.
Solid answer.
All right. Okay, next question for Sawyer. But you know what, Mariel? You can tag onto this as well. Also from Emily, tag the GOOSHLEMS as Disney Channel original movie characters.
Wow.
Ooh, this I want.
Interesting
I like
question.
being
Oh,
told that
oh,
question.
I want to hear.
By myself. Thank you.
Ryan is Good Luck Charlie for obvious reasons.
Of course.
Yeah.
I understand. I understand.
Yeah, obviously. That's right.
He's the baby.
Disney Channel original movie characters.
Oh, movies. Okay, wait. What's a movie with the? I'm thinking.
Lemonade
Well,
Man.
there was a good
Minutemen,
there was a good
Minutemen.
one.
Minutemen.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Minutemen, yeah.
Yo.
I'm Jason Dolly in Minutemen.
Yes,
haven't seen
yes.
Minutemen.
Honestly, I feel like that fits perfectly. Oh my gosh. Mariel, any?
Mariel's desperately trying to think of Disney Channel movies.
Yeah, this is where I'm like, I think this is a tag team effort.
Ralph is
This is a
the,
tough
Ralph is
question.
the camp director from Camp Rock. The British dude.
Yeah.
I'm Rico.
Again, see, same mistake. You're the Hannah Montana movie.
But that was theatrical. That wasn't the Disney Channel movie.
Marina is specifically High School Musical 2.
Just in general.
Wait,
Which character?
yeah, these are, oh my god, the question was
Guys, I'm
characters.
trying. Wait, okay, characters.
I know.
I am very flattered, though. That's the
Just
best,
say
that's the better
I'm-
one.
Yeah, no, that's what I think. I'm like,
Thank you.
yeah.
I agree.
I'm really picking up on the vibes of the movie, not the characters.
Thank you. That's immaculate.
You're so welcome.
Oh, or like Marina, the girl from Halloween Town.
Are you talking about Marnie? Oh my god, that is high praise, guys. I am very
she's
flattered.
gassed up
Oh my god, I love Halloween Town. Jeez, that's like
Dude, Marina's gonna get fired, and she's gonna be like, I don't care. I'm Marnie from Halloween Town.
honestly though.
Yeah, I know, Marina, you're making me so stressed.
Bro,
by
it's
still
dark.
being
Yeah,
here.
I know.
It's
I got a
dark
text from my
outside.
coworker. It's
Yeah,
nice.
it's dark.
No, he's chill. It's fine.
Well,
Run, Forrest.
Run.
I'm trying to
Marina's just like on the phone.
Please note that GOOSHLEMS does not support this kind of behavior.
I texted him. I said it, but go on.
GOOSHLEMS doesn't support it, but Ryan does.
Chris,
That's one.
you can be Sterling Knight from Starstruck.
Yes! Oh my god! Sterling Knight!
It's just because he's
Yes!
TikTok
Oh my
famous
god.
now.
Yeah.
Ethan
You.
Oh.
I mean,
TikTok
you.
Oh.
60K on it.
Ethan is Debbie Ryan from Rebel Radio.
Radio Rebel.
I don't know who that is,
like
but I believe it.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? I don't remember. I
It's
never
called Radio
saw it.
Rebel. I haven't watched it though.
I'm surprised you guys haven't
Yeah,
mentioned
it's-
Lemonade Mouth
I
yet.
love that movie. Oh my gosh, Lemonade Mouth. Wow.
Never watched Lemonade.
You haven't seen Lemonade?
That-
Oh, I did.
It's really good.
It's so good.
Um,
Ralph,
Yeah, I get told that all the time.
Ralph is Troy Bolton.
I was gonna say
Ralph
that
is
so I can finally
Jordan.
make a
He
basketball
plays
team.
basketball.
He plays
High School
basketball.
Musical 1.
Or Corbin Blue.
Oh, he's Corbin Blue.
I'd be skipping rope sometimes.
That was my
I was
Halloween
gonna
costume.
say, if Ralph is Corbin Blue from High School Musical, that means Ethan is Corbin Blue from Jump In.
Wait, who is this
The
guy?
guy
Who
who
are we
plays
talking about?
Chad
What?
in High
No
School
one's Corbin
Musical.
Blue.
What?
Chad. What? There's a Chad in High School Musical?
Chad?
Are you for real?
Oh,
I've
okay,
never
that
seen
makes-
High School
that makes
Musical.
more
I've never seen any of them.
Wow, you've
What?
never seen High School
I've
Musical.
never
That
seen
is a
them.
knowledge gap.
Huh?
For you need to watch it. So
Oh,
you know.
So I've lost my bidding in the favorite GOOSHLEMS member
Yeah,
thing.
you're out.
I'm out. It's been nice knowing you.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I've never seen it. Who is Chad? Wait,
Zac
I gotta look
Efron's
this up.
best
I
friend
legitimately
in
do
the-
not
in High
remember.
School Musical.
Yeah.
He has a lot of
He
best friends in
doesn't.
that movie.
No, he
No,
doesn't.
he
He
doesn't.
That's
What?
it.
Yeah, he
Yes,
does.
Chad, dude. There's only...
One
Dude,
go-to.
isn't he like the most popular kid in school, Zac Efron? He's definitely... Oh! Wait! Chad! His last name's Danforth. That's great.
Oh my god, Danforth!
Yo, I could be Danforth. I get to be my favorite Crucible
I
character.
thought you were gonna mention the
second
area.
favorite.
Never mind.
Oh.
The Danforth
That's
area?
what I was gonna say, too. Dude, that's my favorite area.
Toronto.
Oh. No, we're talking
Oh,
about the
yeah,
Crucible,
yeah,
so-
Danforth.
Okay, actors.
Wait, this guy though, the Chad Danforth actor,
Blue.
he has the most little known fact. He has the most translated Wikipedia page ever. Like he
I think I've
his,
heard that.
His
I've heard of
Wikipedia
that.
page is
I've heard of
translated in the
that.
most
What?
languages. For some reason,
Why of all people?
everyone loves him.
And
Right?
yet you don't know who he is.
All right, yeah. Thanks, Danielle. You know, Danielle, if you were a Disney character, you'd be Gaston. Next question, please.
So rude.
Wait, no.
So uncalled for.
Gaston is French, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I mean-
have you watched the
It's
movie?
like the exact
4 dozen
opposite of
eggs.
who
Remember
Danielle is
him?
as a person.
Oh,
You
thank
be Belle, Danielle.
That means a lot.
Get it? Oh, it rhymes!
Aww,
Wow, it does.
so cute.
Dan Bell?
I'd be
I can see
Lumiere.
that. Chris would be Cogsworth.
Anyway,
What's the next
Okay, next question is also from Emily. Most iconic high school theater memory.
High School Theater memory?
All of,
man.
shit. Fuck. All the Lock and Key.
all the
Literally
shit.
all of it. Life changing.
Wow, she loved it so much she forgot the name of it.
I was gonna say from now on, and I'm like, that's not the point of the movie. Sorry. So, yeah, Lock and Key.
When you're in so many
I am
things, it's
in
hard
from
to
now
keep
on
it
for
straight.
2 seconds.
That must be how Ethan feels.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
So famous.
Oh,
Yeah, Sears. Sears is my favorite memory.
Yeah,
for sure.
Sears.
Yeah.
yeah, I would say Lock and Key as
I have,
well.
like-
Sorry at Crucible peeps.
That's all right.
I like...
I will say Crucible
I
is my
have, like-
second favorite though.
I have like a. I have like a bad iconic moment and a good iconic moment. The bad one was when we were doing the Crucible and I walked on after intermission with my glasses
Yeah.
on our very first show. And it was the worst thing ever. I felt like shit afterwards. But the good one was Sears.
Hey, you
I think that
you
was-
played
that
it
was,
off
like, one of
super
the
well
most
though.
iconic.
Yeah.
In the Crucible?
You were
What did you do?
I missed a line. No, because I came out and I was still wearing my glass. Okay, wait, this is a funny story. Because I came out and I was
so
wearing
you
my
didn't
glasses.
have contacts at that point?
No, I got contacts just this last summer. Like I
Oh
got
right,
them
I
recently.
remember because you were like stressed and asking.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, but I walk on with my glasses, and Ilya was someone who was also in the play. He walks right up to me and he says his line. He's like, "It's treason, sir." Glasses off, like on stage. And I'm like, oh my god. So I pretend that they're reading glasses, and I'm reading this deposition prop that I'm holding, but as I'm doing that, I forget to say my line. So then Ilya has to come in and say it for me. And I'm like, oh wow, this just sucks. And so then I just took them off, put it in my shirt, and continued. But it sucked.
Yeah, because
Ethan,
I
do you
remember
remember
you were
how?
looking.
Yeah.
You're just looking at the thing, and then you're like, And you like take off your glasses and like.
I mean, that's quick thinking, though.
Yeah.
Like, even if you forgot to say your line.
I did what I could.
Sorry.
There was a lot that went wrong. There was like the deposition that didn't come on stage at one point.
Yeah, because Indigo forgot. Like, he told me on stage, I sat beside him and he put his hand on my shoulder and he's like, "You can get the deposition." And so then I'm just sitting there like,
So
what?
stressful. Oh my god.
What do you mean? Luckily, Daniel and Daniel was able to we were able to work our way around it. We were just like, I have this deposition back at home, and it's got all these names on it. And then Daniel was like, okay, what about this deposition?
Good time. And then I tripped at one performance and like fell on the ground.
Wait, I don't remember that.
I forgot about that.
It was. Oh my gosh! It was our last performance. It's like the last scene, and I'm walking out behind Daniel, and I have the little box thing, and we go right behind the flat, and at the separation of the two flats, I just eat it on the ground. And then I like.
Weren't you backstage?
I was on stage, and then I crawled backstage, trying not to draw attention to myself.
Oh.
I remember. Okay, I remember one specifically. The one specific memory from Lock and Key is I remember we had to do a lot of costume changes in Lock and Key, and I remember I ran off stage because I had to do like a literally like 5 seconds to change my costume. And I ran backstage, and only, like, Mariel was there. And I just, like, dropped my pants. And Mariel, like, screamed, but I had shorts underneath, so it was fine. But I don't think she knew that at the time when I just, like, ran backstage and just dropped my pants.
That's funny.
Yeah.
It would have been so cool if you had tearaways, because then you could have just...
Oh my god, I don't even remember that.
It was a
You didn't traumatize me, it's okay.
Yeah, Mariel blocked it out of her memory for the longest time. She didn't want to
It was
remember.
very iconic, because I just remember, like laughing, and then I had to immediately go back on stage, just thinking, like, I'm so sorry. I was wearing shorts.
That's wearing shorts. That's so funny.
Next question, I guess?
Next question.
Yes. Worst embarrassing date story. Also from Emily.
Emily asked a lot.
Yeah.
If there's anything we learned from the
They're
Nairi
very good
episode, is
questions.
that all of Emily's questions are specifically targeting the person to tell a specific story.
Yeah.
I feel like Sawyer has a very specific date story that I'd like to hear. An embarrassing
You know,
date
I
story.
don't think that's what this means.
I think it is. It seems like that's what's going on.
I'm trying to think. I'm like, I do not go on that many dates that I would be embarrassed to be on. I went on. Okay, so let me think. Two come to mind. I'm like, I've never been on one. So I went on a date with someone from one of my theater classes. And they were like, oh, we'll go out and get food. And I'm like, cool, sounds great. So as soon as I'm getting ready to leave, they're like, actually, do you want to just come over? And I'm like,
Uh-oh.
I'm like, okay, sure, I guess. I'm already dressed, you know, I look cute. I'm not gonna not go. So I get on the train, I get lost. I'm about 20 minutes late. I show up at his house. He opens the door, and we're sitting on his couch, and he has like 3 cats just on the couch. He like moves them over. He's petting them. It's great. And then he's like, do you want to watch a movie? So I'm like, sure, yeah. He puts on Kung Fu Panda 2.
Yeah!
Top tier.
Okay.
That is the best date I've ever heard of. Are you kidding me?
The whole movie, he proceeds to like try and put his arm around me to like the tune of the Jack Black eating like rice balls.
Dude, he was sitting in... He was like getting ready, like before the date, like he's nervous about the date, and he just has his Kung Fu Panda 2 DVD, and he's like, this is it.
Like, why the second one? He didn't start with the first one.
Oh, wait, he watched the
Yes.
second one? Oh,
Yes,
never
that's
mind. This
Like,
guy's
that's good.
fake.
Imagine.
No, it's
Yeah,
good,
watch
but
the
you
first
always
one.
watch
It's
the first one.
iconic.
Yeah, so
The first
we're
one's
watching
great.
the movie, and then instantly I was like, I need to get out of here. This is wrong. But he's like trying to hold my hand. So then I'm like, okay, we can hold hands while we watch Kung Fu Panda. And then
He was just trying to do the whooshy finger.
Yeah.
It's no big deal.
Oh.
The story took such a different turn.
yeah, and then I got out of there, and I don't think we never hung out again. So it wasn't meant to be.
Kung Fu Panda didn't leave a good
Unfortunately.
impression on you?
Yeah, you know, I had expectations, and they were met.
So your second date story is when she went out with a guy and he had Kung Fu Panda 3. She's never seen the first one. She's just confused.
Actually, every date I've ever been on, they only want to watch Kung Fu Panda 2. Maybe it's my type.
Yeah, that's your type. Well, guys, they specifically only like Kung
Their
Fu Panda
favorite.
2. Just the second one.
Someone just sent in a question, like, as we were
Oh, what
talking.
is it?
Oh.
Oh.
It's crazy.
We're not
Wait,
even
we're
at
not,
that.
we're not
Okay,
there
yeah,
yet.
we
but
can move on.
I'm gonna
Okay,
cut
yes,
you all
go.
Damn
off.
it.
So,
Yes.
next question. From Daniel.
Captain Canopio.
Wait,
I
no.
love how I
Daniel-
don't even
Daniel-
say people's last
It's
names.
not
'cause I'm just
Daniel, I
like,
think.
Oh.
Daniel Garcia.
Oh.
I was
bad,
so
Daniel.
so excited for a second.
No, Daniel Garcia. Okay. Would the original cast be down to reprise their roles for an audio drama adaptation?
I like how that's something I've actually thought of legitimately doing. At one point, I've discussed with I know some of you. I was like, what if we just read the script one day and had that as an audio an audio play? What's it called? I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Audio.
but I don't know. Also, you skipped over a question.
Was it
Oh,
Hanan?
I didn't even see that. Sorry. Okay. Elias.
Oh, that's Elias.
asks,
That's Elias.
Why? Whoops.
Ilias.
Sorry, you said there
Thought it
was
was
someone
Ilya.
else named Ilias earlier, and then
I
I
said
got
Ilya. Ilya. This is Russian.
confused. My bad.
He just asked why.
Yeah. With
It's a
the
very
sad
deep
face.
Elias
too.
asked,
question.
why? Why not?
I don't know. Who's that?
As Nietzsche once said, God is dead and we killed him, so I think that answers your question.
Yeah.
Alright,
Last question. If y'all were stranded... Oh, sorry. Moon Gardens asks, if y'all were stranded on an island and had to eat someone,
That
Like, every,
like what the fuck? I thought that was gonna be like, oh, what would you bring with you? Like, you know.
yeah, exactly. I was
Yeah, that's what I was
ready.
thinking.
As much.
who is Moon
That's
Gardens?
Charlie.
Do we
It's
know
Charlie.
this person?
It's our friend. It's our,
Right, good luck,
it's our friend
Charlie,
Charlie.
you're a...
I haven't.
All right, so
Yeah,
are we
an
trying to question
interesting
who
one.
tastes the best, who has the most amount of meat to eat? Like, you gotta think about this logically.
You know, I'm not trying to pull some Lord of the Flies
Okay, so
stuff
wait.
out here.
I'm-
This is legit.
So I'm
Lord
just
of the
gonna
Rings.
step back.
So I feel like I'm very bland.
No flavor.
Yeah, you're trying to not get eaten.
I have no
around, that's what you're
flavor.
doing.
So unfortunately,
But you're Italian.
I'm not Italian. I'm mostly Ukrainian.
He's only like a quarter Italian.
Okay, yeah.
I'm only like a quarter Italian. I'm only enough to give me an Italian last name. So
That doesn't put me in very good
unfortunately, as
order. I'm happy
as
about
much
it.
as I hate to say it, Ethan, unfortunately,
If we were all
Honestly,
stranded
I think
on an
Am I
island-
being nominated as tribute?
No, honestly,
Unfortunately-
I completely agree.
I feel like I can eat Ethan.
this is what I imagine. We're all in a circle, surrounded by debris of a crashed plane, and we're like, we have no food. Ethan goes, we have to decide who to eat. Who are we gonna? And then we all just jump on Ethan. It just.
So this is good to know because next time if we ever need to take a trip, I'm traveling on my own, and all of you can, because I do not. If we ever got into a wreck, I wouldn't even try and find you guys. I would hide. I would survive on my own and try and survive from you. Yeah, that's a movie idea. A friend who knows that he's gonna get eaten because they've had this conversation and he just has to
Okay,
hide
take it
from
as a
his
compliment.
friends.
You look the tastiest.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't think about it like that, but alright. I'm still gonna travel separately though.
Probably smart.
Yeah, that's pretty smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, those last three
Those are all the
were
questions.
were said by some of our American friends, and I actually I did a read through of the script with some of them, like the entire script.
Chris, are you gonna say the
Like
thing?
one night, we because Daniel Garcia, one of my friends from the U.S., he was a big fan of the trailer. He says he watches it like very often.
Oh.
It's a beautiful
And
trailer.
That's so cute.
and he was like, I'd always like wanted to know like what happened. Like I really wish the movie came out. I'm like, hey, do you want to just read the script? And I said I can send it to you. And he's like, do you want to just do a read through of the script like right now? And I was like, it's like 12 a.m. And I'm like, sure, why not? So we start reading the script with Daniel and one of our other friends, Randy. And like Ryan was also there, but he had to leave. He had to leave eventually. And Elias was also there, but he had to leave.
Because the script reading took 5 hours. And eventually it became 5 a.m. And they were like, all right, Ryan, say your line. And I'm like, because it was 5 a.m.
Isn't the script like
It's
120 pages? How did that happen?
something pages.
To be fair, we started reading it at like 3 a.m.
No, it was like I don't know
Oh.
what time it was. It was late. But what we would do
3
what we
a.m.
would do
late.
is we would read the scene, and if the scene was like saved, like if the scene existed, then we would also watch the scene.
We
after.
watch it.
So it was like double.
Yeah,
It was
that
like
makes
kind of like
sense.
double.
A whole experience.
Yeah, it was a whole experience. So
That would be on like the back of the CD. Like if from now on was a DVD, that would be part of the bonus features.
but like I also like I was like, oh my god, like this is the first time people are actually like people other than like the cast and crew are actually like seeing what the story is, right? And first of all, they love Artemis' character so much. They also did not catch the fact that at the beginning that Artemis had died. So literally like the reveal was like
This was
Oh, I'm
spoiler
sorry.
alert.
I didn't even know that either. So
Gotta
Artemis.
bleep that out.
Well, if you
Gotta
haven't,
bleep that out so that if you do record it, then
That's a good point.
well, the movie
It's not
came
just
out. Well,
spoiled
the
for
movie came
everyone.
out in 2017.
Yeah, I don't know
if
what
you haven't
you're
seen it
talking
yet in the
about.
past 3 years.
It's on you.
Yeah.
it's revealed right at the beginning that Artemis is not alive anymore. But if you don't catch it at the beginning, then it's not mentioned until like way later on in the script. So the entire time, like my friend was like, oh, what's gonna happen to Artemis? Because it kept like cutting back to Felix and
no.
Rienne like being like all sad and stuff and without Artemis and it's like the present and they're like, oh my god, like what happened to them? And and also what I found out is that everyone who's on that call, they fucking hated Felix. They hate.
Oh,
they hated
yeah, no,
him.
that's fair though.
I get it. Yeah.
He's a bit of a dick. He's a bit of a dick.
I actually made a meme to. I don't think I have it anymore, but I made one of those "fuck Felix." All my homies hate Felix things.
Literally, like at the end, like I remember they also love Rienne, but like
Oh, yeah.
Felix, like they
so
did not like Felix at all, and I thought that was very interesting.
All Felix did was basically like he blamed everybody else for his
Yeah.
problems. Be like, oh man, I got my shit kicked out of me. Oh, Rienne, it's your fault. You know, that's Felix's logic.
I thought that was very interesting, but
That is.
I did want to bring that up. But also,
That's so cool. You should totally do a read through because then people could when they would listen to the read through and then they could watch this podcast and they totally understand
Yeah.
what was going on.
we'll do an audio
and it was a
play.
great script you wrote. You know, you can't let it die.
We
You
should-
gotta share it with the world.
And then we can do DVD bonus
Marina, what were
features.
you?
Yes, yeah, on the DVD.
What were you gonna say?
Guys,
Marina?
let Marina talk.
So, it's been 43 minutes since I was supposed
Yeah,
to go
I-
back. And I really
Marina, you
wanted to
should
stick
go.
it out because
Oh my-
I know it's Ryan's last episode and I really wanted to stay for everything, but I also don't want to rush you guys because, like, this is clearly a huge, like, episode and, like, I don't want to, like, spoil it by being like, okay, let's rush through everything. So, like, I think I should get going. But,
Marina, we appreciate you.
Of course.
thank you. I really appreciate you guys, too.
Yeah, we do. I still can't believe you stayed. For
I know.
I would not
Listen, you know,
That's dedication.
it's fine. Don't worry about it. And I will text you guys if you are concerned. But don't worry, it should be okay.
Okay.
But yeah, I just wanted to say,
Okay.
Ryan,
Oh.
really gonna miss you. I know, like, you're not like leaving GOOSHLEMS, so that's fine. But leaving the podcast.
Bro, I'm only leaving the
Where
bar.
is she?
I'm only leaving for like
I
2
know, but
months,
still,
bro.
like, I'm
coming
still
back.
really gonna miss like being able to like talk to you like over Zoom every week, like this, like on the podcast. What? I don't know. Listen, he's not here, so
I know.
But yeah, like I'm really gonna miss doing the podcast with you for the next few months. So I hope you have a good time at school, and I hope everyone has a good time at school if you are going back to school or not. And yeah, it was really fun. Thanks for having me on here for the little bit that I can be on. So, and
Yay.
sorry for being a little late too, by the way.
No, it's okay.
All right,
It's okay.
I'm going to get going now,
Bye.
but
Bye,
bye guys.
Marina.
Have a good night. See you.
Farewell.
Bye.
Bye.
You too. Bye.
There's
Bro, y'all are really treating. We're really treating this like I'm dying. like, damn, dude. He was only here for 20 years.
I'm just glad
Real
I'm just glad she went back to work because that was
I am
stressing
too.
me out
Bro,
so much.
I was like, I'm like
messaging her and
sweating
I was
bullets,
like,
dude.
it's okay. Like you can go if you have to.
Can you imagine if she goes in and they're like, why have you been gone for 48 minutes? And then she's like, well, it was Ryan's last episode on the podcast. I'm gonna go to that Walmart the next time and there's gonna be a picture of me that's like, do not let it. I'm like, well.
Okay. Well, I was also gonna ask, or ask? I don't know. What was your reaction when I first asked you to be a part of From Now On?
I was so happy. I was like, wow, this random person who I don't know is asking me to be in his movie.
I was
Thank you.
I was really excited and like really surprised that you asked me, and I was really honored.
I remember writing From Now On, and like, because Mariel, we didn't really know each other that well at that point,
Yeah, exactly.
and I was like,
That's why she was surprised.
because like,
She's like, who's this kid?
well, like we knew each other because of like the play, and that's like because we did Rise together, and that's pretty much it. And even then, like we didn't even have any like scenes together, so we didn't interact that much. Oh god, did I freeze? I froze. Hello?
Yeah.
No,
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 you're
no,
good.
You're
no.
good,
We're
you're
just
good.
all very still.
Hello?
Oh no, he did freeze. No,
Yeah, you're good.
Oh,
good.
hello?
You're good.
Yes.
Okay, I'm
hi.
good. Okay. I was just having internet issues. Yeah.
COVID-19.
Well, and then I remember while I was writing From Now On, I was like when I was writing the character Rihanna, I was like always picturing Mariel, and I'm like, yo, like I barely even know her, but this will be really weird when I ask her. So I remember, like I do with basically everyone who I don't really know that well, and I want to cast in something, I write in my notes app like a long like paragraph, and I'm like I prepare and stuff, and then I send the Instagram DM, and then that's that. I also remember
It was the best.
You were like, so I wrote something and I'm picturing you in this role. And she was like, huh?
I remember it.
It was hands down the best DM that I've ever gotten.
Wow.
Aw.
And then also I also remember always picturing Sawyer as Artemis. So, like, again, it was. I literally just had like a picture of every single character in my mind of like people that I knew. So
I remember, Emily, she asked a lot of questions, but Emily got a DM when you did Pandora, and she was like with me when she got the DM, and she was like, "Whoa, Chris wants me to be in this thing," and I was like, "That's so cool." And then I was with Emily, and I get this long DM from you being like, "Hey, can you be in this thing?" And I was like, "Oh my goodness, this is sick." I was like, "What a cool thing that I got a DM from Chris," you know? So, yeah.
Ralph, what was your reaction to asking to be in?
Oh man, yeah, that was a great honor for me to get that DM from Chris. He put the call and I was like, "Yo, like, are you sure? You want me? Are you sure about that?" So, of course, like, I was really unexpected.
Bro, from now on was significant for me because when you asked me, I was like, "You want me to be a part of your movie?" Your movie?
that was
And then it ended with me getting the password to the GOOSHLEMS
it did,
account.
and
So I guess everything worked
from
out.
now on is how Ryan joined GOOSHLEMS. So
That's true.
And now I can change it to whatever I want.
now I have the power.
The return of Rye Talk.
I'm gonna change. Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna change the GOOSHLEMS password. I'm gonna rename it Rye Talk Productions. My ultimate revenge.
Revenge of the Rye Talk.
This has been my plan.
Yeah, it's his 3-year plan in the making.
He waited this long.
For 3 years, I planned this to take over.
I remember I was like super stoked when I first, because it's like this was just a year after Pandora. So first of all, I got the message and I was like, yes, another Chris movie. And then I saw the script and I was like, holy hell, we're doing a full feature. This is crazy. Because it's like 140 pages. I didn't know film. I didn't know anything at that time, so I was like, "Yo, this is the biggest thing I've ever done." So yeah, no, it was really cool. And
Now look at you.
yeah, it's still the biggest thing I've probably ever done. It's still a big one for sure.
And then this was a question. Well, this was one of the Instagram questions, but I wanted to steal it as one of my topics because it was going to be one of my topics anyways. But like, what was your favorite memory from now on?
I feel like we answered this before.
Getting the
I can't remember what my answer was. Oh yeah, there it is. What was my favorite?
Beating Ralph.
I just think like I like the whole like I can't even pick a favorite thing. Like everyone was just really nice, the whole cast, and I just felt like I don't know. I'm like really shy. I was really shy, so it was like a big deal for me. And everyone was kind. And now also pizza. Pizza time.
Yes, pizza time.
Never forget. Never forget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think I can pick like one thing.
My favorite memory was just annoying Mariel with the pizza time meme.
No.
That was a good time.
No, but yeah, I think I'm kind of in the same boat. Like the entire, like especially like that week we shot it, like in August. It was like the third week of August, I think, something like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that like whole week, it was like legitimately one of the most stressful weeks I've ever had in my life, but also like genuinely one of the most fun weeks I've ever had in my life. Where it was like you go to sleep really late and wake up really early, and like okay, now we're back to work. I remember actually funny enough that Marina was in the Walmart parking lot because nearly every day Ryan and I would wake up early to go to Walmart to get like some last minute props for the movie. Like, okay, like today we're shooting like this scene with like pictures in it, so we have to get some of these pictures printed. And like,
bro, that was before we could drive too. So I remember like going to your mom and being like, "Can you drive us?"
yeah, it was. We were,
And us piling in
Shout
the van.
out to your parents.
Yo, honestly, bro.
it was before we could drive, huh?
Just
And then you got your G2 like a week after, Ryan.
I got my G2 a week after. So then we started. I remember driving people to and from the photo shoot. 1 year, 3 years ago today.
3 years ago today was the photo shoot. And then And then 2 days later.
And then it happened. Yeah, I don't really have like a specific memory. I think the memory I like that is most distinct with me is probably the day we did the ice cream scene, because first of all, like
That was my favorite day.
It was like, this is a classic day, like a summer day at downtown Oakville, and there was that circus going on or whatever. It just so happened to be going on the same day.
Yeah,
it was
man.
like wild. But like literally, we were making each other laugh so much that before we started filming, I was basically on the verge of tears just from laughing. And then Chris was like, no, like that works. You look so sad right now. And so then, like with these laughing tears in my eyes, I'm like looking out into the water, all sad. And then as soon as he would press cut, I'd start laughing.
That was so many iconic moments that happened that day. That was the day we were sitting in the Wendy's parking lot. And the
Oh
woman,
my gosh, that was the same day.
Wait, Wendy's was a thing even then?
Oh no, we didn't go to
Wendy's
Wendy's. Yeah,
has always been
we
a
didn't
thing.
go there though.
No.
Oh, okay.
We were just
Wendy's
parked
has
there.
been a thing since like the 90s, Danielle.
It's been a thing since the 60s, but that's not the
That's
point.
not what I meant.
And we're sitting there,
I
and
thought-
someone's window is down, and the person next to us was blowing her nose in her car, and she blew it in a way that was like it sounded like
Mechanical.
a vehicle,
Yeah.
and then I forget exactly what happened, but then Ethan started going, "Oh my god, that was a person! I thought that was a machine." And
Yeah,
then
I thought it was someone starting their car up.
But then-
because it
so
was
then
like-
we
it sounded
start
like an
laughing.
engine
But
being
the
out.
windows were down.
we start laughing, but all the windows are down, and then she's like, we just insulted the way this woman blew her nose.
This
Oh,
poor woman.
Wasn't my best, most smartest move.
we were in that parking lot for like 45 minutes, because then someone's car broke down, and Chris's dad started helping them fix
Oh,
the
yeah.
car, dude. Oh my
That was actually the sound I heard. It wasn't the woman blowing her nose. It was just that car breaking down.
I remember one of my favorite memories is that day when we were at your house and we started projecting things onto your TV.
I know what you're talking
And
about.
we were yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and we were looking at the Pandora poster for a long time, and then we were googling different brands, and it was great. We were doing some real detective work, and I always get that Snapchat memory, and it just takes me back to a good time.
I got it a couple days ago, and it just kind of
Yeah.
made me a little emotional, man. I was like, damn, us all sitting on the couch, just
Yeah.
totally like messing around at 2 a.m. Damn.
Conspiracy
Indigo,
theories.
we know who you are.
It did feel more like like
Dark.
us just hanging out and then like filming on the side sometimes, which I loved. I loved so
Yeah.
much. Like it was just a love.
Well, no, that was us filming. One of my favorite memories was when we were eating at Sobeys, and then Mariel suddenly gasps because she got offered like to appear on the Crocs Instagram page or something. And like the comment was like, "If you want to get featured on the Crocs account, comment Crocs yes." And then she started screaming, "Crocs yes!" in the middle of the Sobeys.
Oh, that was everything.
That was so. That
Much
was so
simpler
iconic. I
times.
remember. Oh my god. I also remember that was the time when we found the Emoji
Yeah.
movie cookies.
Oh yeah.
That was very good.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that. I thought I wiped that movie clean from my memory, but it's resurfaced, and now I don't know how to feel
There
about
you
it.
go. And
You're welcome.
I guess my last topic was because we went from the beginning, we went from the during production, but what was your reaction to when I said that we lost the hard drive?
Well, I was in the room when we
Yeah.
lost the hard drive, so I don't even have a reaction.
Nice.
I just remember Chris going, "I'm gonna show Rachel this," and plugging it in, and then he goes,
Oh,
and then I'm like, then he looks up and goes, "That's weird," and I go, "What's weird?" And you go, He goes, "The hard drive, the hard drive isn't showing up." And like instantly, I've had hard drives like die before, and I was like, "Wait, what, yo?" No, I remember like going over and Chris going, like he keeps plugging it in, and I put my ear to it because you know a hard drive's broken if it starts making like the noise, and I hear the noise, and I'm like,
Uh-oh, my headphones died.
yo, just like the hard drive, dude.
Yeah, it's perfect timing.
The bad owner.
You know what? I just got an idea for a meme that I'd like to make. You know the meme format where it's like girls when they invent a time machine, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go visit my grandma, and then it's like boys when they invent a time machine, and it's that image of Arnold like running with his shirt off, and he's like, no, don't do. So I want to make one where it's like boys and it's Arnold running, and he's like, no, Chris, don't touch that hard drive.
Wow, Sawyer's really doing the most out here. Look at this.
Oh my gosh. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I don't know how it's working right now.
Yo,
It's
the
working.
audio.
All right.
Wow.
I'll take it.
I'm just gonna go with it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Boys, speaking of dying,
I didn't. Yeah, this is a trick.
I have
A
to
hack.
cut as well.
Okay, Ralph. Thanks
Yeah.
for
Bye,
coming.
Ralph.
Bye, Ralph.
Bye.
Ryan,
We should
I have
probably
to put
wrap.
this
Yeah, we are gonna
special
wrap. We're
message
gonna
Yeah.
we're gonna
After
wrap
this
up.
question.
But yeah,
Because
no.
we've been going for
Ralph
almost
has
2
to go,
hours.
so.
Yeah,
It's okay.
sorry,
Sorry,
Ralph.
boys. Ryan, my special goodbye message for you. Ryan, buddy. I don't have one actually. You know what?
I thought you were
tried
gonna
to
play
make one up on the
music.
spot. Didn't work out. You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna talk to you in like 30 minutes probably. So
Yeah, probably.
whatever. We'll play Fortnite soon.
Yeah,
Minecraft.
sure, Ralph.
It is what it is. You guys have a good episode.
Bye, Ralph.
Bye,
See
Ralph.
ya.
Bye, Ralph.
Bye, Ralph.
Oh, there he goes. And then there were.
Thank God.
Thank.
That guy
That's what we
makes
say
me
when you
so.
Ethan, come back.
I'm just
Thank God.
kidding. He couldn't
I
even.
feel like I'm back in high school again. No, I'm kidding.
But yeah.
I was
well,
devastated. Not in high school when I found out about the hard
Yeah.
drive. That's my answer.
I just
I
felt
was sad.
so bad for you two. I was like, you worked so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I was really scared of like telling everyone because like it, like yeah, like I was just scared on everyone else's reaction. I don't think like I was really like okay, like I lost one of my projects, but like everyone else like put so much time and effort into this too. So like I don't know. I feel like it hurt more. I was scared of it hurting other people more because like it's like if it's one of my projects, it's like whatever. But if it was like something I worked on alone, it's like whatever. But I was very sad that something that we all came together to make ended up not coming into fruition. But
I'm still waiting for the day that I'm gonna get the text from Chris where it's like, OMG, you never guess what just happened today. Like,
I
the
plugged
day,
it in and it worked.
A few days after you messaged me, I was like, it's gonna be okay. Like a week from now, he's gonna be like, oh, I got it fixed. And then a year passed, I'm like, it's okay. He's gonna figure it out and he's gonna text me. Couple years passed, I'm like, no, he's gonna text me. And even now, I'm still like, it's gonna happen.
Could you imagine
Somehow.
if I text you one day like, OMG, you'll never guess what happened? And it's like about something completely different.
I'd love that.
But it's like
You have done that before. You'll send me a text like OMG in all caps, and I'm like, this is it, and then it never is.
He's like, Ethan drops everything. He's like, it finally happened.
Yeah.
So if you say OMG and Ethan just calls you, like, now you know why.
Yeah. That's why.
you like get a call from me. I'm like, Ethan, and you're like, it's happening.
Yo, I gotta
I'm
go.
on my way.
I just dip out of work early and drive to your house.
But I remember the day of the photo shoot 3 years ago. At least most of the cast sat around my laptop to watch a rough cut of the film. I like to say most of the cast because it was everyone
A special
except
friend.
Ethan.
Wait, I don't don't think I saw it.
My biggest regret in life is not sitting
'Cause
down and
Ethan-
watching that, because I would have at least seen like a good
Yeah,
quarter
'cause
of
Ethan
it.
was like, he was sitting off to the side, and he's like, I don't want to see it. I want to see when it's done. And
Little did I know.
little did I know, less than
It was never
a
gonna be
week
done.
later, which is crazy to me because like we had everything, and then suddenly it was all gone.
Ugh,
But still,
so
still legitimately,
Yeah.
the entire experience was still legitimately like one of the best things I've ever been a part of. I've ever got
Hell yeah.
to be a part of, and
Yeah.
I'm very happy that I got to share that time with all of you, except Danielle because I didn't know her yet. but if
Get out of here, Danielle.
Dude, if we had Danielle there, that French speaking scene would have
Oh.
gone just
You could've-
super smooth.
You could have just dubbed her voice over.
Yes,
It's suddenly a
exactly the same.
completely different person.
We should have just swapped Danielle into that one shot,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
one
yeah.
like take,
Yeah.
and then Sawyer's back for the next.
You could have worn my wig. It would have been easy.
yeah, you would have looked exactly the same. I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But, good times. Well,
Oh yeah.
who were we, everyone? Because you know what? I was Kristoffer Bradley Cruz, and I was very sad when the From Now On hard drive was lost. And then we...
For the first time, someone saying "I was" is actually gonna make sense. I was a host on this show. I was Ryan, and I'll be back in like January-ish.
Until we meet again.
Till a new...
I'll probably guest on like the Christmas. We always do like a Christmas episode or like a New Year's episode. I'll guest on that.
I like how you say
And,
we...
like-
Yeah, we'll wear
I like you
Santa
how you say
hats.
we always do one, but this podcast is it's only started like last year, which means we've done it once.
Yeah, man, we always do it. We've always done it for 1 year.
Yeah.
I stand by what I said. So, yeah, I'll be back. Follow me on Twitter. I'll return in a couple months. So that'll be what, 2 episodes?
Honestly,
I'm still doing better than... Dude, can you imagine if I'm gone for 2 episodes of this hiatus? That means I'm still doing better than Ralph. How funny.
So sad.
How funny.
Sad but true. Also, when you said hiatus, I thought you were gonna say hyena.
hyena.
I'm on hyena.
I am on Hyena. The podcast.
Who are you?
Ah,
yeah,
me?
because you're next. After
I was Ethan. Add me on TikTok.
whoa, what? You have TikTok, Ethan?
You have TikTok?
Yeah, my name's Doug4269. No, I don't have TikTok. I'm sorry.
Damn.
I'm not getting into that. Anyway, who are you? Who are you?
Who was Danielle? Moderator Danielle. I have TikTok, but I haven't posted anything.
That's what I'm talking about.
Chris, do you have TikTok?
Well, you may have, you
funny
may
you
have seen
say
me
that.
on a couple of Facebook meme pages or a YouTube compilation.
No big. No biggie.
Who were our
I was
special
Sawyer.
guests?
I also I was
You
I
just
was Sawyer.
cut off
I
some of
also
our
have
special
TikTok.
guests.
Oh wait, can you? Yeah, it's okay. I also have TikTok, but I gave up. Like most things, you know, just quit.
No,
So,
Sawyer.
That's okay.
Still follow Sawyer on TikTok.
I was Mariel.
Also follow Mariel on TikTok.
Yeah,
Yes.
who are you?
No.
Who are you?
I was Mariel. I also have TikTok, but don't follow me.
I think people should follow both Sawyer and Mariel on TikTok.
Mariel, what's your TikTok?
I don't know. I don't know what my
Pulls out
name is.
phone.
I'm pretty sure it's
Yeah.
like
Give me a
Wait.
sec.
it's
like
bra
It's
girl.
Bra
Yeah.
Girl or
It's-
something?
Like my TikTok is just
No,
my
Mariel's
name.
TikTok is
Yeah,
bra
I think it's
girl.
like bra, like GRRL. Yeah.
Brienne _hand_holder. Brienne.
Oh, I also would like to say during the From Now On reading with the Americans, they hated me for calling Rianne Rianne.
Right? Yeah.
We almost went the entire podcast without bringing that up. I thought I could get away.
Ryan, you won't
terrible.
get away. So there's a character in From Now On that Mariel played. The character's name is Rienne, but the thing is, it's spelled R-E-I-N-E. So it spells like the name Rain.
Which is what we all thought it was when we first read it.
So did I.
Yep.
Okay. Until one day, me and my good friend Ryan Tocheri are sitting in class, and I have the script printed out, and we're going over. Me and Ryan are going over this.
It wasn't the script though. It was.
Oh, the outline.
It was the character outline, and you were on randomnamegenerator.com.
So he reads out the name. No, because I didn't come up with the name Rienne. Elisar did.
Oh, okay. That was my mistake. Then, sorry.
So Ryan reads out the name Rain, but he says Rienne. And I'm like, Ryan, that doesn't say Rienne, that says Rain. And he's like, oh shit, my mistake. And then I was like, Gears started turning in my head. I'm like, I kind of like that. I kind of like that pronunciation of the name. Even though it's not the right pronunciation of the name, I think that could like add like a little spice to a little funny to the movie. So you know what I did? I said to my good co-writer Elisar, I said, hey, it's gonna be the same name. It's gonna be spelled the same name, but we're pronouncing it Rienne now. And they were like, wow, I fucking hate you. and I was like, it's good. It's good. But that's a story.
And I would like to have a platform to defend myself for a couple seconds here, because one, I was sick when I was reading that, so I was not in the correct frame of mind. I am literate. I can read. I promise. I just didn't read that one name correctly because I was not in the correct state of mind. Two, this is partially Chris's fault because he could have very easily changed the spelling of Rienne, but he just didn't.
That is a valid point.
So now the character's name is spelled Rain and pronounced in a completely nonsensical way. So Rienne's parents are really whack, dude. Like who?
It's experimental.
It is.
Experimental.
It is. Well, thank you, Mariel, Sawyer, for coming on this episode.
Thanks,
It was an honor to have you on. Ryan, I am also going to miss you a lot.
Yeah.
Over these next
That's
few
okay,
episodes, even though we're probably going to talk anyways. But
until I see you again.
But it's been an honor. It's been an honor to have all of you. But thank you all so much for watching this episode of No One's Gonna Listen, episode 39. Our season 3 finale.
Yeah.
Why didn't we wait until 40?
For Ryan to or
why'd you have to bring that up, Danielle?
Yeah, but like why didn't we do another
Now
one?
I can't stop thinking about that.
I'm sorry, it's just why 39?
It's because episode 40 is going to be the big
it
season
is.
premiere.
Season 4 premiere.
See, this is why we need it.
Season 4 premiere. All right. Well, thank y'all for coming. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Yo, literally goodbye
that's so
for me.
sad.
Bye.
No, it's not goodbye. It's see you later.
Yeah.
Maybe the
that's
real
what
from
I'm
now
saying.
on was the
Oh.
friends along the way.
Wow. I mean, kind of a little bit, actually.
That's actually true.
That's the first time that
true,
jokes
though.
actually made
Like,
sense.
That actually that does
That's
make
messed
sense.
up.
Wow. Okay. Well.
No, seriously, though.
Bye.